Nimbo milembe tiwashi duva belo maduki ziche minche temba jowa belo nende duzo nimbe niduva belo madude lungne sukdem lung che belo ma tawa judu de ba tawa la de belo ma tangwa judu yo wa tangwa tinkar vel Ninge duzo minche mitu belo ma nambra se wa dinge la se belo ma te namgyu negi tibu sugyu ni Dugi yaga leke belo machuni ni lunje lungshine tibrado belo begendo do belo ma lunje gan lung ma shibra tibrado belo begendo do belo ma tineje shine lung do belo ma begendo do belo tineje gan tine ma shibra lung do belo ma begendo do belo begen shine lung do belo ma tibrado belo begenje gan begenshi ma shibra lung do belo Tibrado belo mate chuni so yudengi yaga leke belo man lungnam begentang wa chudra in desirwa sung belo mata dantiwa saura mitra du saura sung belo mate ni so sidan chuzen nya rangi ngo sadanga indi jedang shite sadang tumo benis tedrani ki dombo loma dujure sum belo da gi jusage bo dini gi gangdu Sora lu dangang so venishi namba malyo ba shishin gundo chubra yuwa no chi yaga sumni lungi chi ne mashi recha gamla zu bel tije begen kya ze tu bro yo belo ma begen chi ne kale thame jan la lum belo ma te sum chui yaga leke belo ma sumni lungi chuni chuja buwa chi bel tijo marcel nanje timadu belo ma begen chuni kala dila chu belo ma da sum te ta ma ju go lungze yaga leke belo ma ni lungi sa ni ke dong kap su de belo ma Tibezani gyuge timbara pa belo ma chiya begenza yaga leke belo ma ni begenza ni jingo dewa pa belo ma chik dere bedombo lo ma sum lungji yaga leke belo ma chuchi saraba shisha dani urani beso yangla zu bezi jiki ni lo ma chi kendi ni lang benar yanche da belo ma janyan yanyaje belo ma damchu Rise malena velo ma zerwang mimi dopo velo ma tongyo ji velo Mixo hongo mise velo ma sheba tsu velo ma tiduna velo ma te nalu Numju ki ziche bimbrangi velo ma te gombachi Tedra lungi ji velo ma lungi nila nalungu gombachi te chuchi go atibati vya yaga
One samashana ani ovary. Kula shana ovary le da testes le da bigudira. Honest and someone the part of the endocrine system right. Chesa you mentioned penashina yang atu tanda dina you are kare irala. Pancreas I think was dina sherma le swa sherma le shesha membulot. Di shermin di khanna dure digestive system na dure mo di right ne di it's part of endocrine system dina kitchen chiya. Ne ma dune adrenal gland wala keme membuloro keme endocrine system adrenal gland. He young was a chemical in another Chesa. Specifically, it's somewhere within the chapters. How we tell Kaligale how they she be punctual pool and never my age. In the belief she because a mother Buddhism not let the belief you want to Hajana. Something that doesn't only consist of human beings. So I want to believe in Niendo, Dendo, Sukam, welcome, Sumekam, until believe you won't be able to Shiba. She's an indicate, influence your mother. She's a deep vulnerability, the poaching job, the one of the time. I don't know who transition to the legal so to see the first day. She's a poaching job, she changed in the Next, you might previous like tinging the door. Did you push into a tinging when they gave us the tinging door? Push into a little of a shake. Now they like you, like a man now indigenous and push into the door. Make your mother. Come and use it, that's a place. Push into a freshly transmitted. Just now transmitted. 我这个RAM进了票的东西，我这上当的。
conscious transmission.
Transmission 这个出来，那个visa，或者 they are more vulnerable at the same time. The clarity of mind is more in that state. 不清楚个，我现不清楚的话，你们你也多，就是dynamic的有那个，this is dynamic. The afterlife 多，那可能。那这是dynamic那个不清楚。那个你干嘛来过来？不清楚那个。哎，可还了。Teacher, of course, the teacher should be, I think, determined to bring something positive in the students, particularly while teaching Sowa Rigpa, I feel. Sowa Rigpa is not a modern education, like set up in a modern setup, education setup. It's something to do with others. From the beginning to the end, it talks about others, helping others. So for that understanding, for that basic principle, you need to really be determined to put through the message to the students. Otherwise, if you miss out this point, and then if you're just teaching for the sake of teaching academically, then it's a very huge void. It's a very dangerous thing. So I think particularly as a teacher of Sowa Rigpa, you should be determined to bring positive changes into your students so that they become responsible doctors when they go to the world, when they serve the humanity. So this is, I feel, important for a Tibetan Sowa Rigpa teacher. The thing is, here also, the new students, the older students are already, almost all of them are non-Tibetans. All of them are non-Tibetans. In this new group, again it's strange, but 6 are non-Tibetans. Only 6 are Tibetans, and 3 are foreigners. Majority is non-Tibetan actually. In the next other group, only 6, and we are 15 students. So from 6 we have left with how many? 7. Another 7. More of them are non-Tibetan. 3 foreigners. So it's similar actually for me. But if it's totally Tibetan, lots of advantages for teachers and as well as students, because for them language is not a barrier. So we have all the students who are Tibetans. My own classmates all are Tibetans. So for us it's easy, because in culture-wise, everything, language-wise, when the teacher says something about turn or something about from Buddhist perspective or something, we can relate to each other very well. And when we used to study, we were told that you belong to the same wheel of chakra. We say Dojipinto. We are all sisters and brothers in the same wheel. We understand it very well because we know Kala chakra and all this. Now when I tell this to a Western student, it's really little difficult. Even for me to convey it. But for us, traditional students, it doesn't matter whether you are Westerner or foreigner or non-Tibetan, it doesn't matter, Tibetan. Everybody's same, looked into as same. But when it comes to translating it into your own language, it's a little difficult. That's why if it's all Tibetan, it's easier. But for me, now teaching the foreigners, like non-Tibetans, it's more of a challenge for me. Because as a teacher, I cannot differentiate them with Tibetans. They're all same. See, the way this batch came up is not to actually differentiate them with the Tibetans. This was a step, again, a new step by our previous administration to welcome more foreigners so that many of them get opportunity at the same time to study Tibetan medicine. Otherwise, before it was like Tibetans, mostly it was Tibetans, and there were special seats, like 3 seats for Himalayan region, 3 seats for Westerners or something. So from that, they had to go for the entrance, and then they were selected. And very few, like in our batch, there were around 2, maybe 2, 3. Only 2, 3 used to get the opportunity, because you have to compete with Tibetans, right?
Yeah,
There are Tibetans, and then you have to be into that. You have to get mixed into that same class. So for that reason, since we were not able to entertain more of the foreign students, then this new project came up, where they said, let's start a new class where we have more foreign students. We give more opportunity to foreign students. As his thinking was, another administration's thinking was, in order to fulfill His Holiness' wishes, aspirations, so that our tradition gets given to more people. So this was a positive thinking actually at that time.